Hello and welcome to Oxford. Today we are going to look at Magdalen College, part of the University of Oxford. By the way, it's spelt Magdalen, but it is pronounced Magdalen. Here it is. It's one of the most famous and beautiful colleges of the University of Oxford. It covers approximately 60 acres, including lawns, wooded areas, and a deer park with approximately 60 deer. The college was founded in 1458 by William of Waynflete, Bishop of Winchester, so it has a history of 567 years. For context, this was when King Henry VI was on the throne, and Shakespeare would not be born for another 100 years. The college is made up of various parts. Here's the President's Lodgings, which provide accommodation for undergraduates and fellows, and also contain part of the college's wine cellar. Magdalen Tower lies to the south. It's about 144 feet, or 44 metres, high, one of the tallest structures in Oxford. Magdalen College Chapel, home to the world-renowned choir of Magdalen College, founded in the 15th century. To the north is the new building, an 18th century Palladian structure that's not brand new by any stretch. Today it serves as residential accommodation for both undergraduates and fellows. And in the middle is the Great Quad, also called the cloister. It's a grassy square enclosed by stone arcades. Let's have a look at the new building first. C.S. Lewis, the author of the Chronicles of Narnia, lived and taught here. The original plan was to form part of a grand quadrangle, but only one side of it was built. To the right you can see the River Cherwell, a tributary of the River Thames, called the Isis in Oxford. These are the new building lawns. Behind the new building lies the Grove, an area that borders the famous deer park, and the college's herd of fallow deer often graze there. Here's a view of the High Street, which stretches through the heart of Oxford. To the left is Magdalen Bridge. It was completed in 1790, replacing an earlier medieval structure. At about 440 feet, 134 metres, it's one of the longest bridges in Oxford. As we go around the tower, we can see that the style is Perpendicular Gothic, the dominant English style of the late 15th century. The tall pointed stone ornaments sticking up are called pinnacles and finials, classic elements of Gothic architecture. They aren't just decorative, they also act as counterweights, helping stabilise the buttresses that hold up the tall walls. The finials are the very tips of the pinnacles, carved into floral shapes. Magdalen Tower is one of Oxford's most iconic Gothic structures, and its forest of pinnacles make the skyline instantly recognisable. There are 8 pinnacles on Magdalen Tower, and gold-coloured weather vanes adorn the top of the 4 corner ones, while the others have black crosses. The Victorian poet Matthew Arnold described Oxford as that sweet city with her dreaming spires, referring to the skyline filled with the spires, domes, and towers of its many medieval colleges and churches. Here we can see just such a scene. Okay, let's take a look at the cloister. Originally a monastic style space for study, reflection and processions, today it's a peaceful green heart of the college. Here's the view from 120 metres, well within normal soaring altitudes for medium-sized to large birds. This is a view from the college looking due west into the sunset. One special feature of the college is its many gargoyles. In fact, they're among the quirkiest and most famous in the city. In the 20th century, Magdalen added a series of modern grotesques during restoration. These include whimsical caricatures of academics, animals, and even figures with spectacles. They adorn the tower, outer walls of the cloister, and surrounding parts of the college. Now we are above the hall. We are now above St John's Quad. On the left is Magdalen Tower, which abates onto the antechapel of the college's chapel. Well, we're nearing the end of our flight today. Thank you for joining me and see you next time.